the 6th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Start us off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say?
Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the run, it's Cool. Got enough for the first down. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, South Carolina. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Here's the handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Going to swing it on second down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go-goes against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Fires to the right. It's complete. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make them feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's LeBoy. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Garrison. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. And you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break. And they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that 1st.
The give on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Running back searching for a hole. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I don't know what they did there, why they did that, but that was a little weird.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pumps it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
And that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle, and the guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for space. It's cool. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the 1st down.
These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man to the left.
Oh, do the juke. Don't stop, nigga. I did the juke.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
After picking up a couple at 2nd
Makes no sense to do that, bruh. If I do the juke, do the fucking juke.
Back to pass.
Oh, I hate that shit, bruh. Oh, it's the worst thing in this game, dog. Oh, that's the worst fucking thing.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second.
Oh, that shit is the fucking worst, bro.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pulls it in. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3.
Give me those. Thank you.
The defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
Wants to go up top on first down.
That's a great pick. That is a great pick, bro.
As a quarterback, you got to be doubting. You got to be really
Shouldn't
sharp,
even
really
put on
crisp.
that.
You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Got hit, so he couldn't put it
The
further on the
offense will
camera.
have to use its first time out of the half. To the ground with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Garrison. There he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration out front. As a result, they lose yardage.
Wants to fire on second down. Deep shot for the end zone.
Let me jump for the ball.
On the deep ball.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Oh, they're after him.
Good defense, good.
Incomplete on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And this one is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 11 over Colorado. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Unloads to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll try to run for it. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Ah, fuck.
Well, no real mystery there.
I don't want to waste time. Man, I keep forgetting about this fucking shit, bro.
To get the push needed to give that back just a big enough.
Fuck, I keep forgetting.
Fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small.
Oh, he got crazy speed, though.
They'll get him on the ground up to 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
He's playing his zone. He in his zone. We just got to make the
Now
right
he's
move.
looking to throw it. Makes the grab. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Run down.
He was a man. I was wrong. He was a man.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The give to the tailback. Getting worked on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down.
Ah, fuck.
Now
I
you
should
set
flip
up third
this.
long, and now you're set up to fail.
The give to the back.
Maybe not.
And into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll
Maybe
take
not.
it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
I thought I should have flipped it though. Definitely thought I should have.
They're set to kick it off.
Great blocking, fellas. Great blocking, fellas.
Defense comes on the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside.
Fucking play, boy. That was the biggest fucking signing, dog. Getting that linebacker, bro.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. It's as if you're in go in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. He's got him.
That's a great tough
Really
catch,
nice
boy.
pick up there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, the inside.
Good fucking play, Ellis.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets open down the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Makes the grab down the middle. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Got their 1st down and more.
How do you run a read option up the middle? That's so crazy, yeah.
For the quarterback on these run plays, you know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the pressure.
Good fucking job, boy.
And that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half.
Good fucking defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Garrison.
And then we allow kickoff return touchdown to open the half. Fucking EA, dog.
There he goes.
All that for nothing, yeah. Should have let his ass score.
We just went to half and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently and to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the 2nd half?
He might as well just let his ass score, dog.
All the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
That's funny as shit, dog.
He's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Working that left side now. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a second.
Never mind. This can't do shit about EA, bro.
You know, nowadays so many people go for it on 4th down, so maybe it causes people to be more aggressive on 3rd down. You ain't going for it now. 3rd and long.
Can't do shit about EA, bro.
Can I get home? No 4th down for you.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds.
Can't even get mad at it, bro. I swear, dog, as much as people get instant pressure up the middle on me, I really am confused why I never do, bro.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat.
I'm really confused why I never get it, bro.
Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again.
Like, that shit happens to me so fucking much, bro.
He's looking to throw. He unleashes a long one. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open.
Oh, boy, I wish I got that shit like LSU would do.
Force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there. I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
That's reeled in. It's Ingram. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football.
Bro, I should have threw it to my tight end.
The punt team makes
I didn't think he was going to get the first down.
They'll look to pin him deep.
I had the tight end. I just didn't think he would get the first, bro. Didn't think he would get it. Should have just threw it anyway. See what happens.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him easy.
Jump, bro. Fuck.
How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play.
My linebacker ran with the receiver for 3 yards.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
I mean, literally ran next to him for 3 yards, bro.
Snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive player.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Another rushing.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback sneaks ahead. Sneaks it in.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. The Gamecocks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Going to the ground. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem today.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Caught near the sticks. It's Ingram. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds his big tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage is going to be.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Try and play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical.
Good drive, boys. Good fucking drive, dog.
Everything's going to happen.
We haven't stopped. We got a kickoff return touchdown. Then came down and scored. We had to get 7, dog. I just felt like I couldn't set it for 3 there, bro. We had too much momentum on that drive. Way too much momentum on that drive.
Just taking me in this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
That's caught. It's Garrison. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quick strike.
Why?
They get him down, and that'll be the final play.
Oh, my God. The nigga was supposed to be in the yellow zone and just ran with the streak, bruh.
Everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
It's crazy because I knew what it was, bruh.
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
That's why I didn't overcommit.
The give from
Help.
the gun. Pass takes him still on his feet. And he
That's exactly why I didn't overcommit the help, bruh. And they just said, nah, we going to overcommit the
And the
help.
Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. To the air on first down. Rush is on him.
Good play, freshman.
Pull the trigger and down he goes.
Good play, freshman.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets him on the ground.
To the air on second down. They're working that left side. Pulled down for the tackle.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He tries to take the top off.
Oh, what? That's why I took the points, bro. Because what is that, bro? Oh, my fucking God, dog.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of
insanity, bruh.
Impressive to watch.
Fucking sanity, dog. You need to get mad when dumb shit happens, bro. You really can't.
One side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the... Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. A first down here for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. He just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got the
At
big
the end, bro. I wish my niggas reacted like that, stayed in their zone.
Man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take
I wish my D-line did that.
Momentum in this football game.
My nigga drop back in coverage and everything open, bro.
Come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Hauls it in. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand fourth and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the pass rush gets home. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's fourth down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Garrison.
They wouldn't even let me hit stick the dude.
When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Just ran him over. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out through the 25.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football. football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Makes the catch. It's Garrison. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Get it out on the screen. And this defense he weaved his way. He got down to the 26.
Yeah.
It's so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive.
Everybody, like I said, everybody Ray Lewis, dog. Everybody prime Ray Lewis, bro.
They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Hey, bro, I don't comment like, hey, niggas is nice, niggas is nice. I ain't say nothing.
You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation
like,
do they want to throw the football?
Yeah, I don't
trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game.
yeah, I'm with you, bro. Like I said, like, I feel like I said, like, niggas really be thinking like they the only ones that play football. I feel like most of the chat plays some kind of football. I ain't gonna say everybody, but shit, like, sometimes the best motherfuckers is the ones that never play football, so.
Bring in the heat. On target over the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
Yeah.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Yeah.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time.
Yeah, like it's niggas in the chat that's like 40-something years old. Oh boy, like 26. Cause them highlights was from what? Fucking 2001. So you all about 25, bro. I've been watching football longer than you've been alive, nigga. I don't know. Oh, it was 2001. I thought it said 2021.
He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not that.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure the video said 2021. But,
and you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got.
Oh, they block it. He's got a chance to take this one back.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, that's 4 years ago. That's high school ball. You do the math. You only about 21, bro. 22, 23. Like, if you 23, I've been watching football since fucking, you know, Uncle Rod in the the second Cowboys Super Bowl in 93. So I'm like, nigga, I was 6, 7 years old. I've been watching football longer than you've been alive, nigga. Like, yeah, Malik just said it was 2021. So yeah, like, nigga, I've been watching ball longer than you've been alive, bro.
He'll pull it down.
Well, as soon as he got outside the pocket, the defense smelled blood in the water.
Yeah, like, and that's the crazy part. I'm like, a lot of niggas, like, I don't do a lot of the content and study it. I'm like, but there's niggas who really live this shit, bruh.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2 minutes
Yeah, I remember Lenny. Didn't Lenny say Terrence was nice at football?
Get the first down. You get out
Yeah, I remember talking to Lenny about it. And Lenny said Terrence was nice at ball.
Fires to the tight end. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Yeah.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to...
Yeah, I believe that. Because I know Malik played football. I know Malik played ball. Yeah.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's a ball game. Fuck, I hit the wrong button.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long.
God damn it, I hit the wrong button.
Passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT.
Yeah.
Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing.
Yeah, I know, like,
they're going to throw it. The big INT.
yeah, like I said, I don't think I was ever good enough to go pro. But I know when I was being a hard-headed nigga as a junior and I got kicked off the team, my coaches was not happy, bro. Well, you know me, like, I didn't want to listen to nobody, bro. I just didn't want to listen to nobody, dog. Couldn't nobody tell me shit when I was 16, 17 years old, bro. So, like, again, I don't know if I would have been good enough to go D1 or anything like that, but I probably could have went to school somewhere. Like, I was solid. Like, I wasn't no world beater. I'm not even going to lie on my shit. Like, I probably wasn't going to win nothing. Ooh, good luck.
Frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stop the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Secures it at the 30.
Yep. So, like,
didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds.
Yeah, that was the same thing with me. Like, I was a linebacker and a tight end, bro. Yeah, I was a linebacker and tight end.
Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Ingram.
And the offense gets the ball out there quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down. Or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the...
Sends it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going on second down.
Yeah, that shit made me laugh where he said that. Because, like, I always knew Boss was young, so I was like, bro, like, no, I swear that nigga like 24, bro.
They've got to get this passing game going now.
Yeah, he said Malik said he's 25. Like, yeah, bro, like.
Let's see which way that's going to go.
Yeah.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
Yeah, you had
10 yards to go.
Yeah, we had to have legit tapes, bro. It was none of that huddle shit.
Throw on first down. Fires to the wideout.
Pass interference. Fuck.
Yeah. For a big time play.
Fuck, I'm mad I threw that, hit that wrong button that last drive. God damn it, bro. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure your linebacker didn't follow him.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a hit. And he was hit just
yeah, bro, yo, that's the other thing that really made me, like, stop listening to him. Because he said something like, oh, you ain't see Jalen Hurts throwing that bitch in the freezing rain versus Buffalo. And I was like, bro, I know Jalen Hurts wasn't going crazy like that, bro. And I looked, and that nigga had 100 fucking yards, bro.
What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They ripped off a huge chunk.
That was like the second game of the season. He ain't completed a ball and a half.
It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting.
I only know about the two. I know it was last week he didn't complete a pass in the second half, and then I think it was another game where he didn't complete a pass in the second half. Yeah, and then I think it was another game where he only completed like one pass in the second half. So. Yeah, which is crazy that the games that he didn't complete a pass. Oh, get the ball! Oh, you dickheads! Oh, all you had to do was go get the ball. What the fuck are they doing out there, bruh? Oh, man.